Hello my viewers, I welcome you all at Molly Log Poultry Farm. Thank you so much for viewing, subscribing and liking my videos. If you are new on this channel, my dear, consider subscribing. Today we've come to talk about safety at the farm. My dear, safety is one of the bad things at the farm, because with safety, we the owner of the farms will put much effort. We put in much, not only effort, we put in money, we put in effort. So it's one of the bad things that can happen at the farm. So, and this safety, it can be your workers, your workers can steal, even the outside people can steal, but in most cases, people who take much hours at the farm, in most cases, are the people who lead to safety at the farm. So, mind about the people you use at the farm. Mind about the workers you have at the farm. So, with safety, here at Molly Log Poultry Farm, I myself, here at my farm, as I always tell you, we are in a town or we are in a city. We have very many people here. And with the safety, I tried my level best to have a small gate near the entrance of the poultry house. That gate, it helps us to keep people away from the poultry house. And we can keep our birds when some people don't know even how they look like. Again, we have dogs at our farm that help to keep security at home. But for people who are living deep in the village, gates, dogs cannot work for you. And even people who are in the diaspora, those who have workers at the farm only, those things cannot work for you. For me, it works for me because I always engage in each and everything at the farm. But also, I cannot say that they don't steal me, but if there is such issues at the farm, they are very, very, very minimal. So, what am I trying to mean? My dear, with safety, try your level best, because these people who steal at the farm, they don't live very far from the farm. They are within the farm, or they are very near to the farm. And when you are looking for workers, my dear, let's try to hire those people with skills like honesty, hardworking, integrity, commitment. Because I had a friend of mine who told me, Molly, I'm looking for a worker who knows about poultry, who can identify the sick birds, who can understand how we mix the feeds. And I told him, my dear, that those things does not matter a lot at the farm. When you are looking for a worker, don't consider such skills. Why? With such skills, we can train the worker with such skills, like identifying the sick birds, identifying, like mixing the feeds, like such skills you can train them. But there is no how you can train someone to be honest. There is no how you can train someone to be a hardworking man or woman. There is no how you can train someone to be committed. You cannot train integrity. So when you are looking, or when you are interested in hiring a worker or someone to work at the farm or at your any other business, my dear, let's consider the main skills we need. If that worker is honest, if he's a hardworking man or woman, if he's is committed, my dear, consider those skills. Integrity, commitment, hardworking, honesty, those are the major skills we need in these workers. Yeah, but these other skills like knowing how to calculate the bird, to count the birds, to calculate the whatevers. Those are the skills that can be put in someone. We can train those skills. So what am I trying to mean? For people who are living in diaspora, try to consider people with the skills of honesty, hard working, integrity, and commitment. Instead of looking for people who have skills of treating, who have skills of identifying the sick birds, who have skills of mixing the feeds. Those are minor things which can be trained to everyone. So here at Molly Poultry Farm, for me, I have dogs. Those dogs, they help me to keep security at night. They help me a lot because I have the main gate there. Once someone reaches at the gate there and spend like a minute, these dogs, they make an alarm. They inform us that there is someone at the gate. So, and that main gate is far from the poultry house. So once we hear that noise from the dogs, we just get to know that there is someone at the gate. And once we hear that the dog has even moved around, jumping, we wake up and see, watch, move around and see whether there is someone who is outside, who has entered. Yeah, so they always keep security at night, even daytime, because there is one dog which is always inside. For it is very, very, very tough. And once someone enters in the small gate, it makes alarm. It makes sound to let us know that there is someone who has entered. So that's one of the ways for me I keep security, but that security is not enough. For people with big farms, for people who would not stay at their farms from Monday up to Monday, that security is not enough for me. I have that small gate. When someone enters through the main gate, there is no way how he or she can enter in this small gate without us knowing that there is someone who has entered in the farm. So we put that small gate for us to keep biosecurity at the farm, such that nobody just enters at the farm without our knowledge. So for people who are in diaspora, try to use cameras and try to get genuine people. Try to get hire honest workers at the farm. Also the manager. Once the manager is honest, other things can move on well. You get. So these people, they have different tactics that they use to steal or to steal our products, the poultry products. Some of them, they steal the real birds, others steal the eggs, others steal the feeds. They have different ways that they use to steal our things. Like, I have a friend of mine who is in diaspora. She told me that my worker always steal the eggs. And how did she came to know this? She had a worker. Then she decided to chase away that worker away from the farm, and she brought in a new worker. By the time the old one was there, they used to pick 7 trays of eggs per day. When he brought the new worker at the farm, the following day they picked 10 trays. The following day, they picked 10 trays, which means that the other one was stealing 3 trays per day. So, my dear, you have to be very, very, very careful with these workers. And there is no way how you can dodge their workers, because if you want to multiply the birds, there is no way how you can work alone at the farm. And it is bad to be alone at the farm. Yeah, it's bad, because once you get sick, the farm will be down. Once you get a problem and you are away from the farm, that means the farm will not move on. So there is no way how you can dodge the workers. But what we should do is to have honest people. To have honest people, to have hardworking people, to have people who are committed. Yeah. So Other people, they steal, apart from stealing eggs, others, they steal the birds. You know, one day I was at my friend's farm, and somebody came in. I went there, I was having some, I went there for some important, I went there for a reason, but during my presence, somebody came in asking for the birds. Yet they made no program with him. By the time he came in, he was thinking that the other worker, the old worker, was pleasant. Yet the worker was chased away from the farm. So he phoned in the new workers. Then they asked him, "What do you want?" Then he told them, "I want my birds. I paid for 10 cocks, so I've come for them." Then they called the boss. The boss is in London. They called the boss. Then the boss told them, "No, I haven't made any program with anybody to take the cocks." Then the man insisted, I paid. Then they asked him, "Whom did you give the money?" Then he told them the name of the person that he gave the money. He sent the money using mobile money, so using a phone. So he was thinking that the other worker is still at the farm. Then he ended up making a loss, which means that that worker was even selling the birds without the knowledge of the boss. So he was selling the eggs. On top of selling the eggs, was selling the birds. So you see, you may think that these workers are ever at the farm. They don't move away. They are ever at the farm. Yet they have their clients outside there. They have their clients whom you don't know. And you can take a long time without knowing this. For people who are living in diaspora, these workers, they are very, very, very what? They are very, very wise in terms of stealing. They are very wise. So, my dear, try your level best. Get a honest manager. Yes. And try to create the friendship with him such that you get to know each and everything that is moving at the farm. You get. So these people, apart from stealing the eggs and the birds, they even steal the feeds. Some of the bosses, they have that business of buying the feeds from the producers, and they just deliver the feeds to the farm, thinking that these workers, they will not bring in the right cages from the producers. So once that food reaches at the farm, what they do, they can take like 50 kgs and sell it outside the farm. You know, because you are not around. You are not there at the farm, and nobody supervises. So you end up making losses. Now what they do, they get 50 kgs. Then instead of giving 10 kgs to the birds, they reduct at least 2 kgs per day. Then for you start crying, the birds are not laying eggs, the birds do not lay well, what's wrong, yet they are given little food. They reduct 2 kgs every day, such that they balance. They just reduct on the kgs they are supposed to give them every day, such that they balance that food. You tell them those feeds will take a week. Now they balance and get to know that it will take a week. Now what we should do, we have to reduct it to 2 kgs, such that these feeds make a week. You are not on the farm and you will not get to know that. My dear, I'm telling you the truth. So what you should do, get people who are honest. Get people who are hardworking, and get people who are committed to what they are doing. Even integrity is very, very, very important. Yes. So, my dear, even people who are having cameras, those cameras, they can help you, but sometimes they switch off those cameras. They have that tendency. During that period of stealing, taking away the whatever, the eggs and whatever, they switch off the cameras. You get. So you have to be very careful. Then, and some of these workers, they hide. They don't bring the eggs where they are supposed to be. They hide them in the poultry house somewhere. Then when they, at night they get out to the trading with those eggs and sell them to those people which are party. And these people, they are funny. They sell those things at a very, very low price. Because for them, they don't have that spirit of, they don't know how much you spend when you are buying the feeds. They don't even bother about that, so long as for them they get some money. So, my dear, I'm telling you this because people have been crying every day. Some of you, you have workers at the farm and you end up crying. You see, Molly, you know these birds are not laying well, but try your level best and get to know why they are not laying well. Are they fed properly? What's the are the feeds of those birds are good quality? Did they balance the feeds very well? Some of these workers, if you give them money to buy the feeds, instead of putting the right amount of concentrate, they put in little, such that they get that balance. They call it enjawulo, bakuba enjawulo. You get. So, try your level best. And stop theft at your farm, because it's a very big thing that can make you either to fall down or to run away from the business, or to run away from the poultry business. And this thing is not only in poultry, even other businesses. It is there, my dear. Take an example of these people who sell beer and whatever. You have someone who is working in your whatever, in the shop, in the bar, not shop, in the bar. That person buys a crate of beer at a wholesale price and puts in the bar. He first sells her crate that he brought in, or she brought in. Then when you come, she tells you that, hey, I haven't sold anybody, I have no customers, what and what. Yet she has already finished to sell her crate of beer. So for you who is paying rent every month, your goods are still there. They are still at the display. No customers. Yet for her, she has worked. So stealing is everywhere, but let's try the way of controlling, or the way of avoiding theft. It's try your level best and supervise, and try to get honest people in businesses. Try to get people who are committed and hardworking. Yeah. So, my dear, don't forget, Molly Rock Poultry Farm is found in Busega Chibumbiro, near Costa Stage. We are within Kampala. And here at Molly Rock Poultry Farm, we always sell the 1-odd chicks, or sell 1-month chicks. We always sell mature birds, the cocks, the hens. We also have the fertilized eggs. And I always say, my dear, book with me, you will not regret. Molly Rock Poultry Farm is found in Busega Chibumbiro, and if you have any question about local chicken, about what in local chicken, my dear, you can contact me on 0787 96 20 70. That number is on WhatsApp. It's my MTN, which is on WhatsApp. It is 0787 96 20 70. Then my Airtel, for people who are within Uganda, you can call me direct using my Airtel, which is 0759 49 82 04. All those numbers are for Molly. Yeah, we also have trainings here at the farm. Come, we train you how we care for these birds from day one until you sell your bird. So come and we train you how to vaccinate, how to mix the feeds, how to handle, how to make profits, how to market your products, and so many other things. Book with the Molly Local Poultry Farm. You will not regret. I assure you, you will not regret. I love you so much, my dears. If you are new on this channel, my dear, consider subscribing. My returning viewers, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My viewers, thank you so much for commenting, for liking my videos. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. Thank you so much for commenting and sharing my videos. If you are new, my dear, consider subscribing and click on the notification bell such that you do not miss any video that we upload. My dear, Molly Local Poultry Farm is found in Busega. I love you so much. Let's meet in the next video.